Hey everybody, back with you as a regular Friday slot, my walk and talk. A little bit husky, as you might hear in my voice. I've been a little bit sick this week, but getting back on the mend and back to work. I wanted to cover an interesting topic which came up for me this week, which was somebody messaging me on LinkedIn and asking, what exactly is the best tip that you can give for leadership? This person was going into, or is going into, a new role as a first-time leader, and quite simply asked me what would be the best advice you could give going into this leadership role. Now, I'm not the person who has all the answers. I haven't had the pleasure of being able to manage large teams yet, but I have been running my business now for 6.5 years and have had a team that I've been managing for that time. And at the same time, I have been constantly trying to discover and really work out, unlock, if you like, what are some of the best techniques that are out there for managing people and managing teams. And that's something that we've been delivering at RDI on behalf of our clients. So the one thing that I said to this person when they asked me was, and this is a really typical thing for a lot of people, which is accept as quickly as you can that you can't do it all, okay? High performers and people who have been promoted into leadership roles often are the ones who can do it better than anybody else. That's sometimes and often the reason why they've been promoted. But that makes them a very high-performing person. It also makes them very aware that they do it better than everyone else. And the thing is, and the kind of conflict that happens when you move into a leadership role is that it's no longer possible for you to do it all. You have to believe that by going into a leadership role, you're going to expand the size of the pie, that you're actually going to be able to achieve more by working with those people. And that's where delegating, handing off tasks, roles, and work is incredibly important. And that's something that can be very difficult for people who have been used to being the number one performer themselves and delivering everything themselves. And so that's really what I said, is that I wish that I had learned sooner that I need to delegate more, to accept that slightly less perfect execution when multiplied over multiple people is still better than you not being able to do it at all. And so that was definitely the message that I wanted to give. I think that it can be very challenging for people moving into leadership roles at the first time and overwhelming, but the acknowledgement that it is an entirely different job, that there is a completely different split of your time that you should be doing, that you're no longer majority doing. Now you are, a significant portion of your time will be spent on managing others, coaching others, because it's all very well to say delegate more. You have to provide the platform, you have to give them the right skills, abilities, through training, through handover, through opportunities of learning, so that they can do what you expect of them. And so that's a very important thing to mention. And that's what I wanted to say today. The last thing that I want to just wrap up with is that I've received well over 20 responses to my call for help on the Career Advice Network. So I've logged those people. And so if there's anybody now who would like to join that, please do come be a part of that. Or secondly, for those of you who've reached out to me in the recent past and are still looking for help, please drop me a message and I'll be sure to connect you and begin that process right away. Thanks, take care.